A joyful day by the sea with my German Shepherd. There's something magical about the sea, its rhythmic waves, the salty breeze, and the endless horizon stretching beyond what the eye can see. It's a place of serenity, adventure, and boundless joy. But for me, the best part about a trip to the beach is sharing it with my loyal German Shepherd, Max. Max isn't just a pet, he's my companion, my protector, and my best friend. His intelligence never ceases to amaze me, and his enthusiasm for new experiences is infectious. So, when I decided to take him to the beach for the first time, I knew it would be a day to remember. The excitement begins. As soon as I picked up Max's leash that morning, he knew something exciting was about to happen. His ears perked up, and he let out a happy bark, his tail wagging furiously. He danced around me, his eyes full of anticipation. The drive to the beach was filled with Max's excited whines and his nose pressed against the car window, taking in all the new scents of the journey. He occasionally turned to me, his tongue lolling out in a goofy grin as if to say, "Are we there yet?" Finally, after an hour's drive, we arrived. The moment I opened the car door, Max leapt out, his paws kicking up sand as he inhaled the fresh, salty air. He paused for a moment, ears twitching, listening to the crashing waves in the distance. Then, in a burst of energy, he took off toward the shoreline. First encounter with the waves. At first, Max was hesitant about the water. He trotted to the edge where the waves met the shore, cautiously sniffing the foamy residue. When a wave rushed toward him, he jumped back, startled, looking at me as if to ask, "What is this moving thing?" I laughed and stepped into the water, calling him over. Slowly, he followed, his paws sinking slightly into the wet sand. A gentle wave lapped at his feet, and he let out a surprised bark. But as I splashed playfully, encouraging him to join in, he grew bolder. Within minutes, he was prancing through the shallows, chasing the retreating waves and pouncing at the surf. Soon, he discovered the sheer joy of running through the water. He galloped along the shoreline, the wind in his fur, his powerful muscles rippling as he sprinted. It was a sight of pure freedom and happiness. The joy of playing fetch. No beach trip would be complete without a game of fetch. I grabbed a bright orange ball from my bag and showed it to Max. His ears perked up instantly, and his eyes locked onto it with eager focus. With a powerful throw, I sent the ball flying down the beach. Max took off like a bullet, sand kicking up behind him. Within seconds, he had the ball in his mouth and was racing back toward me, tail wagging proudly. We played for what felt like hours, throwing, chasing, retrieving. Max was tireless, his energy seemingly endless. He would drop the ball at my feet, panting heavily but always ready for another round. At one point, I decided to test his intelligence. Instead of throwing the ball directly, I pretended to toss it in one direction while actually hiding it behind my back. Max bolted off in pursuit but quickly realized my trick. He skidded to a stop, turned back to me, and cocked his head with a look that clearly said, "Nice try, but I'm smarter than that." I burst out laughing and rewarded him with a real throw.